watching this. So, but if you are, comment down below. Tell me if I need to up the volume on my voice. Hopefully you can hear me now. And also put it in the comments. If it does help, maybe it's not. You'll be able to hear everything. Hopefully this one. Still muggy, but it got a lot cooler. I didn't feel happy because I was out riding my bike in Portlander, wherever, and I got all sweaty. Gross. So, I'm tired now, but I figured that if I'm going to grow my channel, I'll put out consistent content. This is a bit niche game. It's not very high rated. As far as I know, it's not very high rated. I hope you enjoy my commentary. I know my voice, I've noticed, sounds way different on videos than I do. So a little bit more nasally when I'm hearing myself. Deep voice. But entrances. No, I had open mail. Bird up in the start. Okay. Back to DS9. You know, I'm not sure if you guys can hear what I was saying yesterday, but I mentioned the fact that I really did not like the way they animated what am I playing on his name now? Crap, what is his name? The Kardashian Taylor guy. Not Odo. I keep thinking his name's Odo, but I don't think he is. Why am I blanking on him? Garrett. I really don't like how they animated his portrait, the dialogue. I get he's supposed to be a spy and he's supposed to be shifty, but is his eyes supposed to just dart everywhere?
No, absolutely not. This is your worst idea yet.
Do I need to remind you of the unwritten rule of acquisition, brother?
Rule 0. What the Nagus wants, we acquire. Why me? Get an eliminator to do it. Get 50. You can afford it.
You have connections with the Klingons. That and you're Rom's second most trusted Ferengi.
What? Who's first? Nog? Hell?
No. Boogie.
Fine. Send her then.
But brother, you did such a great job of rescuing her before.
I also told your son to shoot me if I ever thought of doing something like that again.
That's right, he did. Well, don't worry, he won't.
That's not what I'm worried about.
We need this, brother. We can't hold off the hurt forever.
Alliance forces are spread too thin to help, Quark.
We need the Klingons, brother, otherwise we're doomed.
Insanity! You don't even know where the Iconian fleet is, Ron.
I don't, but Starfleet intelligence monitors all major threats, including the Iconians.
Starfleet isn't in the habit of sharing classified data.
If we can get access to a security console, we can extract the data. We'll need to keep the security officer on duty occupied.
Leave that to me, husband.
Yep, I figured. She's reprising her role at the Dabo table or something? I'm gonna kick Hollow Leader.
All right, leader.
Hollow Leader out.
The security officer on duty is a creature of habit. Comes in on her break every day without fail. Your job is to keep her occupied so Rom can get what we need from the security console. Do what you need to do. Smile, laugh at her jokes, whatever it takes. Put those feminine wiles of yours to good use.
Oh, you misogynistic prick. Okay. Although, I don't know. Is that considered misogynistic? I feel like it is, but I'm not sure. I hope. To be honest, I hope. Well, I don't know if I hope that's what he means, but I don't know. Never, just disregard what I was talking about. Oh, I can barely hear him.
Really, Quark? I'm not here to seduce your customers. You and I both know there's more than one way to work a mark.
Whatever you say, just don't mess it up. She'll be here any minute now.
You worry too much, Quark. I got this.
Oh, so the security...
Woo! It's your lucky day, officer. You're the 10 millionth customer here at Quark's. Congratulations! You've just won a free drink and a free spin at the Davo table. Quark, why don't you pour the lucky winner a drink? What'll it be, Constable?
Oh, thanks. I'll take a nice Dractigino. I'm on duty. I can't stay too long, but I suppose I have enough time for a spin at the table. Lead the way.
Quark, will you turn that hollow me off, please? It's creeping me out.
Turn off.
This is why I like the Hollow Leader. She doesn't complain as much as the original. There. Happy?
The free drink will get her to relax. And then some Dabo to keep her busy. One loss to remove suspicion.
Oh, looks like my luck's run out. Oh well. Thanks for the drink and the spin.
Whoa, don't be so hasty, friend. The law of averages is on your side here. Trust me. Have another spin on the house. What have you got to lose?
Okay, you've convinced me. One more spin. Why not?
Because you're supposed to be on duty. Jeez. This is so easy. Okay. Run a rigged.
And then a victory to reel her in.
Those winnings are coming out of your cut, though.
Good. The guard's distracted. Time to go to work. Overriding this door panel should be child's play.
I guess I'm playing as ROM now.
This is the most secret maintenance panel. Chief O'Brien needed me to fix it once. Once I'm in, I can install a back door. Then we can access the system from the console at Quarks.
I shouldn't be carrying the weapon I've been using. Test combinations. Passwords 4 digits long. 4 digits tested. Second digit to 5, third to 5. Match digit and location. So one of these is right. Okay. So leave one out of them. Oh. Okay, so 2 is correct. I'm just gonna figure out which one of these 3 is also correct. Okay. Let's change the second one to 1. Test that. That one's also correct. Wow. I'm kind of lucky here. Now I just gotta figure out if the 5 or the 1 is correct. Okay. Third digit to 4. Test that. Okay. Okay, so that the 1 is correct. Now we're just gonna figure out which number the Alright, 2121. Oh, that's fun.
She's heading back, Rom. Get out of there!
Relax, everyone. It's done. I'm on my way back.
Try not to look conspicuous or guilty.
Okay.
Come to Quarks, watch your spot. Come right now. Don't walk. Run!
That's a fun little jingle. Hello again. Just was to a bathroom. That's all I did. Nothing suspicious here.
Can't believe you pulled that off. Being the Nagus hasn't made you go soft between the lobes. Let's figure this out before security gets wise. Use the console behind the bar and find out what you can about the Iconians. Oh, and while you're at it, Look for any other useful information in there, too. Some of it could be valuable, you know.
Relax, brother. I'll have these files cracked in no time. Starfleet encryption is good, but it's nothing compared to what we use in the Commerce Authority. That's actually difficult.
Oh, cool. All these, okay. Check out the board first.
Intelligence Officers Log Stardate 87961.3. Intermittent Borg activity in the quadrant. We've been able to track a Unimatrix vessel, and our countermeasures are keeping its fleet at bay. The recent escalation of the Hurt conflict is straining the number of resources available for Borg surveillance.
Okay.
Intelligence Officers Log, Stardate 87983.1. Breen forces continue to harass the Teferi, though hostilities have not intensified as of late. The Breen have made no overtures toward the Dominion since their recent return to the Alpha Quadrant. Looks like the honeymoon might be over at last.
I didn't watch the rest of DS9. Were the Breen allied with the Dominion? Shoot me a link, shoot me a comment. I think they were, but I can't remember.
Intelligence Officers Log, Stardate 88139.9. A large Vakiri fleet has been spotted in transit to the Gamma Quadrant. Analysis of their course suggests they're heading toward the renegade Iconian fleet. Interesting. If the two of them manage to eliminate each other, well, that'll be 2 less headaches to keep me up at night.
He's a pragmatist. I would be surprised if he's a part of Section 31. They are like a black ops Starfleet intelligence branch, so.
Intelligence Officers Log, Stardate 89001.7. Major Herc activity throughout the 4 quadrants. As expected, Alliance forces are spread thin in attempts to protect critical sites in their own territory, as well as within the Dominion. The Klingons continue to stay out of it, with the exception of a token force of volunteers. Efforts to enlist the full aid of the Empire to date have faltered.
You got some volunteers. I imagine Martok as well.
Intelligence Officers Log, Stardate 88039.8. Taket's fleet is currently in the Phoeban sector, moving through deep space. She's keeping a low profile for the most part, avoiding conflict with both the Dominion and the Herc. Anything foolish enough to get in her sights doesn't live long enough to regret it, however. The wreckage of a Gamma pirate flotilla will testify to that.
Taket is the one in the Iconian expansion that she didn't accept this. She didn't accept peace, I believe. I think. This is the one that makes the most sense. Alright, let's learn about the Naku.
Intelligence Officers Log, Stardate 87997.9. I can't help but be impressed by the Nakul. Their star is all but dead. Their world's an ice ball, and they refuse to leave. They defend that ice ball against all comers, even the Herc. Every Nakul big enough to carry a phaser fought, and they actually won. And I thought Tellarites were stubborn.
That's racist.
Intelligence Officers Log, Stardate 88006.2. There have been some recent Terran incursions from the Badlands, but nothing overly organized. As of now, there hasn't been any sight of Admiral Lita since her attack on DS9. Perhaps she has finally given up. One can only hope.
I love the Mirror Universe. I love it so much. I wish they would do more with it. That's why I started reading the Black Mirror book. In fact, tomorrow I've been tempted just to. It's the one video I've had that's had like 1,000 views, so almost a little less. Like I've had 1.7 thousand views on that. It's not much, but it's the most exposure I've had ever in my life, so we'll probably do chapter 2. Got a lot of crap to do tomorrow, so we'll see.
Intelligence Officer's Log, Stardate 89101.1. Tholian web technology has worked well against the Herc so far. They ensnared 70% of a Herc fleet shortly after it dropped out of warp. The rest of the fight was brief and one-sided. At least Tholian xenophobia is consistent. Our attempts to negotiate for web technology have been completely ignored.
Yeah. I can't remember. Were they part of the original series? Did they first come into that? I think so. Like I said it before, I'm not a big DS9 fan. For that matter, even the original series. That one was a little bit too campy for me. I watched some episodes just because, like the Trouble with Tribbles one, that was great. I love that. It was just absurd. That was absurd enough that I loved it. And I watched the alternate universe episode with evil Spock with a goatee. I love that. Mustache and a goatee. It's amazing. I haven't watched any others. I watched the first, The Cage with Captain Pike and the unnamed number 1. So,
Intelligence Officer's Log, Stardate 89001.7. Getting a lot of disturbing reports from Zenkethi space lately. Whispers of corruption in the highest ranks and talks of a coup are in the air on Zenketh. The Autarch's days might be numbered after his crusade failed, though the arrival of the Herc has kept him on the throne. For now.
Yep, that's it. Talk to his brother again.
All right, Rom, a deal is a deal. You found the Iconian, so I guess it's my turn now. Time to put the team together?
Alright, let's do this.
And that's the job. Confront.
Where's Gala?
Really? He shot the hostage last time. He's not invited.
Brunt, your database skills should help us locate the package.
Always happy to help, Grand Nagus. Retreat. Still a master of Rule 33. Aren't you, Brunt?
It never hurts to suck up to the boss.
Of course. I presume you'll need my ship again, yes?
Not this time. We'll need a ship that can fight, just in case.
And we'll have it, thanks to our friend here.
Good. Everyone's here. Also, full consortium.
Unbelievable!
The table's rigged. I'm sure of it.
I wouldn't be surprised. It is Quark. I mean, you just did run a rigged Dabo game, so...
Here we are. The cloaking device I acquired from my cousin Gala is working like a charm. Keep an eye on it, though. I'd rather not attract the attention of the Iconians, or the Fakiri, for that matter. Looks like they're busy trying to blow each other to bits out there. Let's use that to our advantage. You see those Iconian sentry probes? They use those to detect cloaked ships, so you'll want to disable them before we move much closer. This cloak is good, but it's not that good. Getting in's the easy part. We're cloaked and unexpected.
Oh, this is fun.
should be enough to get to the flagship undetected.
Well, we can all stop holding our breath now. It worked. If you'll be so kind as to fly us behind that massive Iconian ship, we'll be on our way.
I'm looking forward to this.
Almost there. Just take it nice and easy. I can't believe I'm actually going to sneak onto an Iconian flagship. Keep the engine running. I have a feeling we're going to need to get out of here.
I've never been this close before. Impressive.
Terrifying, more like it.
This is insane.
Can't imagine he'd be very good in combat. I really hope not.
Nog, you're our engineer. Buy at 400 and sell at 5.
It'll be up to you to disable the security systems, son.
Right. I'm familiar with their tech from the war. I won't let you down, Father. Evade.
We're up first, Nog. We need to lower the local security so Brunt and Lek can do their jobs.
No problem. I memorized the schematics for this vessel on the way here. There are engineering consoles we can use for that nearby. Follow me.
Oh, good. I'm playing as Nog. That's much better. Just a regular phaser? Okay.
Head left here, Nog.
Okay. The jets.
I've studied Iconian systems. I can unlock these doors.
Good.
If I send in the appropriate
We'll have
signals
to
the
disable
door,
security and
I should be able to
engineering.
toggle the door locks. The good news is that my tricorder can get me the signal I need to send. The bad news is the Iconian systems only take trinary input. I think I see how the inputs work, so it shouldn't be too hard.
This, I don't get. Okay, so 0 is explanatory. 1, 2, 3. Instead of going to 3, it jumps by 8. And 4 goes up 1. 5 goes up 1. 6, it jumps by 8 again. 7 goes up 1. 8, it goes up 1. 9, it goes up by 88. That I don't get. Wait a minute. I'm trying to think. 3 times 3 now. Why am I picking up random tribbles? I don't get that. Oh, no, this is binary. This is, well, trinary, whatever. I get it now, of course. 0 equals 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1 equals 1, 0, 0, 0, 2 equals 2, 0, 0, 1, 0 equals 3, because it's not just 0 and 1s, it actually goes 0, 1, and 2. But after that, it resets. Huh. That's new. Never seen that before. Okay, let's see. So, 9 is that. 54 is that. Okay. So, let's see. 54 is 2000. And 2100 will be 2001 will be 50. So it would be 2. First digit would be 2. Second digit 63. Man, I feel so dumb right now. If this were binary, I could probably get it, but trinary is not as intuitive for me. Oh, I'm gonna have to actually count this out. Okay, 54. 2000. Okay. 55, 2001. 56, 2002. 57, 2010. 58, 2011. Let's see, 59, 2012. 60, 2020. Let's see. Where's count? 60, so 61, 2022.
Got it. And we're done here.
It's counted by 1. Okay, that was close. Considering I got in the ballpark, I'm happy. Oh, wonderful. Beautiful. Only 2 of them. That's good.
Harold! Don't worry. I can handle them.
Enemy targets on sensors.
Hold on, Uncle. Something's coming.
That looks like more than we can handle. Let Black take care of it. He'll probably enjoy it.
Think I can lock the door behind once it's gone.
Great idea. Do that. Quickly! Head right here.
Got it. And we're done here. We've made it. This is main engineering. Security's offline. We're good to go.
Can we drop their rear shield for a moment?
From the other console? Why?
You'll see.
What's that, Uncle?
Call it an insurance policy. Lek, how do you feel about Iconian heralds?
Very dangerous. I look forward to shooting some. Sell at 250? Buy at 100.
You'll get your chance, clearing the path for Quark and Nog.
The riskier the road, the greater the profit. I'm in.
Lek, Brunt, you're on.
Brunt, XCA. I'm on my way.
The hunt is on. Ooh, they fight back. Good, good.
Personal shield losing power.
Magnificent. Truly magnificent. It's looking this way between control rooms. I should be able to sneak up if I duck behind the road. Eliminated.
Personal shield losing power. Making damage detected.
Try that again.
Personal shield losing power.
I bet I could make that console explode remotely. Not the explosion I was looking for, but it'll do.
I found the package. The Iconian keeps it on display in what looks like a trophy room. And here I thought they were above such basic behavior. I've analyzed their patrol patterns, Lek. You'll need a clear path for Quark and Nog. I trust you'll keep the guards in that area occupied for a suitable period of time.
Testing my skills against Iconians? This is worth more than latinum to me. Don't get your lobes bunched, Brunt. I'll clear the path for the others by any means necessary.
I like him. Why is he not responding to me? Sounds weird.
More enemies and another console. What? Still no explosion? Ugh, ridiculous. If I make some noise, the big one will come to investigate. This isn't work. This is fun. If I overload those conduits, I'm sure it'll make a big explosion. Doesn't anything blow up around here?
He's really into big explosions.
Like the Quark. The path is clear.
I'm detecting some nearby patrols.
I want to see if I can cause a distraction. Hold on.
Server, stop it.
If I blow up that console, it'll cause a nice distraction. Nog, how do I overload these ridiculous Iconian consoles?
Easy. First you need to... Wait. How are you at trinary conversions?
Never mind. I have a workaround.
Like a bomb. That's amazing.
Brother, you'll crack the safe. Once Brunt finds it, that is.
Nice of you to give me the easy job, Rom.
By that point, Lek will have eliminated their guards.
we're talking about Iconians here, Rom.
I'll be with you, Uncle. You'll be fine.
Oh, I feel so much better now.
This is the most interesting mission I've ever done. Great.
Time for me to earn my share. Watch and learn.
Don't worry, Uncle. I've got your back.
You win. Yay.
What did he do here?
I don't think this is the way Brunt told us to go.
Quiet. Figuring it out for myself.
I get the feeling Leck enjoys his job a little too much. You know, you were supposed to shoot me if I got pulled into another one of these.
I thought you meant rescue operations. I can shoot you later if you like.
No, it just wouldn't be the same. Maybe next time we shouldn't invite him. I'm not sure my stomach can handle it.
Ha! I'm impressed!
That's one word for it.
No, stop.
He left some guarding the trophy room.
It's okay, Uncle. We can handle that.
All right, now let's find the package. It has to be in one of the display cases around the room.
Interesting. I read about these at the Academy. Something called NASA sent them out on crewed space probes centuries ago to initiate first contact with alien life. I believe this contains audio files, animal sounds, music, language samples. My Earth history instructor would love to get her hands on this. We should, acquire it if we have the time. Uncle, that looks like Captain Sisko's baseball. You don't think it's his, do you? I thought Jake took it with him.
Do you remember when Sisko made us play baseball against the Balkans? Mom wouldn't stop talking about it for weeks. Put a bunch of money into that new Interstellar League, too. Still can't believe he bought a professional team. the Ferenginar Liquidators. They're terrible. Got beat by the Cation Claws by a score of 18-4, and they were cheating!
I love that there's an interstellar baseball league now. That's fun.
You know, I always told the top brass at the Corps of Engineers that making the party poppers look like weapons was a bad idea. Any officer who uses one of those instead of a real weapon is in for a bad day. I suspect that's how Taket got her hand on one of these balloons. Shame.
That's a bottle of prune juice. I'd recognize that color anywhere. Worf constantly demanded I have a bottle on hand at the bar. A warrior's drink, he called it. More like a torture drink. I tried some once. Let's just say that it was not a pleasant digestive experience. Seeing these reminds me of the Dominion War. A lot of those were sent back home to loved ones. Starfleet, Klingons, the Romulans, they all have their different rituals. Even the enemy cared for their dead.
And they say you don't have a heart, Uncle.
It's too bad we don't have enough time to steal these and sell them back to the people who want them. 34th rule of acquisition, Nog. War is good for business.
I've seen these statues on New Romulus. They were made by the Daywans, a servitor race of the Iconians. Not sure why Taket would keep one of these on display. Maybe it's of a sentimental value to her, even if that's possible.
Looks like a secure treasure box. I wonder what's inside. It could be practically anything. Leave it to an Iconian to lock up a box of valuables and hoard it away.
Well, not everyone is as good at opening locks as you, Uncle. Most people would need the appropriate key.
That's a lot of Latin. Impressive. I could buy a Starliner with that and have enough left to buy a condo on Ryzen. Probably not beachfront, but it'd be nice. It's FCA graded, too. She must have gotten it from a Ferengi. Tough break. Seems only fitting that we acquire it. Fine. Mind on the mission. Stop looking at me like that.
We're salivating for.
Is that part of an Iconian? Why would Taket keep a severed body part? That's insane.
Taket lost her arm when she fought Kahless during the war. She's keeping it as a trophy or maybe a reminder of one of her few failures. I knew she was intense, but this is pretty ridiculous. Amazing! That's a singularity! Taket must have taken it from a Romulan warbird. You could say it was the heart of that ship. Must have been a memorable opponent for her to keep that on display like this.
Package located. The Sword of Kahless. Now, we need to retrieve it. I can use this to bring the package from its display globe. I need to use the right frequencies, though. Enter the wrong one, and every alarm around will go off. The frequencies change periodically. Once I start this, I need to get them all, or I'll have to start over.
I can just scan the machine for you. Should be easy enough to get the frequencies.
You, of all people, should know that Federation tricorders record whatever they scan. Never leave a data trail. We'll do this the Ferengi way. It'll take someone with the lopes for the job. That's me.
Nicely done, Uncle! We did it! We actually did it! We shouldn't stick around, though. Let's head back to the shuttle before the Iconians figure out what we're up to.
Rule 7. Keep your ears open and your eyes on the mark.
Escape. Escape now. We must escape. Hurry before she appears again and kills us all.
That's far enough. Well done, Quark. You actually managed to pull it off. I suppose I shouldn't be too surprised. You've a talent for larceny, after all. Time, however, is a factor. Hand it over now, or I'll shoot you both and take it from your cold, dead fingers.
Are you out of your mind? Have you forgotten who Nog and I are related to? No payout is worth what will happen to you if you do this. Wrong. We'll have every Eliminator, Bounty Hunter, and Pirate in the 4 quadrants gunning for you.
How did Lek put it? Oh, yes. The riskier the road, the greater the profit. Wise words indeed. The payout from this job will provide me with more than enough latinum to remove your idiot brother and take my rightful place as the Grand Nagus. I'm willing to give you a sporting chance, however. Hand over the package. You might be able to flee before that very angry Iconian arrives.
Have it your way, Brunt. You're dumber than you look. You think the crew of our ride won't be suspicious when you come back without us. They'll probably throw you in the brig on general principle. I know I would.
Ah, but I won't be traveling with them, Quark. I've made other travel arrangements. Time's up. Hand it over, or prepare to meet the blessed exchequer. Ha! I'd pay a lot to witness that audit. Might even be worth dying for, just to hear you scream on your way to the vault of eternal destitution.
That's fun.
Goodbye, Quark. At last, goodbye!
Nog! Now!
A force field? It will not stop me, Ferengi.
Look a little closer. That's a chronoton field. You might make it through, but it's definitely gonna hurt. A lot. Or we can talk like sensible, intelligent people. Your call.
Very well. Speak. Your crimes are numerous. You breached my security, damaged my vessel, killed members of my crew, violated my sanctum, and stolen something very precious to me. Each is punishable by death. Tell me, why and I purge you like the odious vermin you are.
That's where you're wrong. I don't have anything of yours on me. Run a scan if you don't believe me. If anything, I was trying to stop the lunatic that did steal from you. I may be odious vermin, but I'm not stupid. Look, we should be working together to stop our mutual enemy instead of wasting time with this argument.
There will be plenty of time to eliminate each and every one of you filthy creatures. That field of yours will drop eventually, and then you will die. Your cohort will be tracked and ultimately killed. I will have my vengeance on you all soon enough.
You're not entirely wrong, but I think you're going to have a much bigger problem to deal with in the very near future. Any moment now. Remember this? A little something we picked up on Karema. Keep it on your ship and beam it to our location when we give you the signal.
What's that, Uncle?
Call it an insurance policy. You might make it through, but it's definitely gonna hurt. A lot. Or we can talk like sensible, intelligent people. Your call.
That's fun.
Explain yourself. Speak while you still can, Ferengi.
They're called Herc. Maybe you've heard of them. Real nasty dispositions. Eat everything they come across, and now they've come across your fleet. You Iconians are tough, but you're not invincible. Against the Fakiri and the Herc, those are some pretty long odds, Ticket. Here's how this is going to work. You're going to let us go, and in return, I'll disable the device that's bringing every Herc in the quadrant here to chew on your ship. We'll go our way, you'll go yours. Otherwise, we'll wait and see what happens first. My field drops, or you and your ship become the main course at the Herc buffet.
I agree to your terms. Go, get out, leave my ship, and disable your wretched device. Know this, you've made an enemy today, Ferengi. I am patient. I will revenge myself. You will pay for your crimes.
Right. Then we have a deal. We'll be on our way then. I'll take care of your Herc problem once I've made it to a safe distance. I'd say it's been a pleasure, but we both know that'd be a lie. What are we waiting for? Run! Run!
Disable that homing beacon.
We're almost there, but we lost the sword. We went through all of this, and for what?
Quark to Modron. Is the package secured?
Margarine here. You'll be happy to know the package is safe and sound. I beamed it to your ship a few minutes ago. I'm afraid Brunt is a little bruised, but these things happen. I'll keep him nice and sedated until we get back to the Alpha Quadrant. And Quark, be sure to let the Nagus know I held up my end of the bargain, won't you?
I'll be sure to let him know, Modron. Quark out. Always have a backup plan, Nog. Especially when dealing with snakes like Brunt. Let's go. And look! The shuttle's right where we left it! Things are looking up for a change. Let's get out of here before Ket changes her mind.
That was fun.
Thanks for sticking around. Let's get back to this. This very cranky Iconian is looking for an excuse to kill us. Rather not you. One more. Thankfully, they'll be busy dealing with the hurt. Garrick's little boy works like a charm.
We've got a problem. The cloaking device is acting up. If it goes down, every ship in the system will know we're here. I'll do what I can to keep it running, but we might need to fight our way out of here. The cloak's offline!
Terrific. This is what I get for buying it from Galen.
Don't worry, I'll be running it again. I just need a couple minutes.
We found another way back to do this.
More shields failing. Less shields failing.
Those ships are attacking each other as much as they're attacking us.
Just one more minute. Keep us safe.
More shields failing. Rear shields failing. Target shields have failed. Right shield failing. Hull integrity below 75%. Left shield failing. Target shield has failed. More shields failing. Hull integrity below 75%. Shields failing.
We're getting hit hard here.
Below 50%. Right shield failing.
Ha! I got the cloak back up!
Move out of range. Don't want anyone sensing our warp trail.
Cloak's online again, and we're at a safe distance from the enemy. We can leave as soon as you're ready.
I don't know about the rest of you, but I was ready to go the minute we warped into this system. And I'm doubly ready to go now. Not to tell you your business, but make it so, please.
Has Quark kept the card?
Quark and Nog told me you did a great job keeping them all safe. Thank you for bringing them back in one piece. The 6th rule of acquisition says, never allow family to stand in the way of opportunity. But what can I say? Family means a lot to me. Brunt is ambitious, but predictable. We expected him to betray us, and we capitalized on it. Brunt made life difficult for the Nausicans who worked for Madron. That was a painful decision. Ask Dr. Bashir about that if you're interested. Brunt made the mistake of dealing with someone more ambitious than he was. Madron came to me shortly after Brunt made him an offer, and I made Madron a counter-offer he couldn't refuse. I think I just came up with a new rule of acquisition. It's not smart to turn down a deal with the Grand Agus. I'm pretty sure Madron would agree with me. There's something I'm curious about. The Herc stole the sword of Kalis from the Klingons a long time ago, but no one seems to know why. They didn't eat it, so there must be something about it they value. And we Ferengi are all about value. Perhaps the lab's sensors and equipment can tell us more. Maybe it's made of a rare, precious metal.
Based on the scans, that carapace was around for quite a long time before Kalis made a weapon out of it. The blade material is over 4,000 years old, where the story of Kalis is roughly only 1,600 years old. What can I do for you? Well, he's got a deep contusion of the auricular lobe and a possible dislocated malleus. Normally, in a Ferengi, either condition could be fatal, but it seems that whoever did this to our friend here knew exactly how to keep the damage just this side of lethal. Luckily for the patient, he'll live. Unluckily, there's only so much modern medicine can do to numb this type of pain. Quark and Rom don't seem too concerned, though.
I don't like how soft-spoken he is in this. Is he only still a lieutenant commander? Really?
And they'll both pay for their crimes. Ah!
If you say so, Brunt, but the Grand Nagus has other ideas, I'm afraid. And I hear that Ferengi prison is unpleasant. None of the Ferengi were willing to tell me what led to Brunt looking like he went 10 rounds with the Gorn heavyweight champion. Care to enlighten me?
That's classified. Sure is.
Now, this is interesting. These readings indicate that the Sword of Kalis is made out of biological material with a germanium base. I'll need to run more tests to be certain, but I believe the weapon was fashioned out of a Herc carapace. This may explain their interest in it. I'm reading traces of multiple radiation types within the blade. Discounting the type that likely came from the Iconians, there are still clear traces of thermobaric and tetrionic radiation. I believe we could cross-reference Alliance and Dominion star charts and easily determine where these traces of radiation originated from. We have a 4,000-year-old weapon made of a Herc carapace. My analysis of the radiation within the blade should allow us to narrow down its point of origin. I've had the computer working on that as we speak. Let's have a look. Cross-referencing all known Alliance and Dominion star charts, and voila! There's one system that contains all of the conditions we've isolated. Havas Kul, at the edge of Dominion space. It's possible we've just discovered the location of the Herc homeworld. We should forward this information to the appropriate parties at once. This could be the breakthrough we've been looking for.
Sounds impressive and valuable. Rule 21, Quark. Never place friendship above profit.
Unbelievable! I knew Brunt was a snake, but Lek? Guess I should have known better. The bigger the smile, the sharper the knife. And Lek's got plenty of both.
He's a fool if he thinks he can steal from me! I'll have every eliminator, bounty hunter, and pirate in the 4 quadrants gunning for him! No one steals from the Grand Nagus and lives to profit from it!
Considering how angry my father is, the Klingons will be the least of Lek's problems. I haven't seen him this mad since he caught me... Well, we don't need to get into that. Despite everything that's happened, we'll hold up our end of the bargain. I'll be in touch when everything is prepared. And remember, this operation never happened.
Think they bought it?
Completely. As far as they're concerned, the sword has been stolen. You, might want to lay low for a while, though.
Opportunity plus instinct equals profit. Well done, brother.
The Sword of Kalis, as promised.
Once again, the House of Quark delivers. Martok will be pleased.
So will I, Grilka, once the payment clears. Pleasure doing business with you.
That's cool. He got it back into the hands of the Klingons. I wonder why he did that. Why didn't he just do it in the open?
I realized this was an unconventional mission, and it didn't go exactly as planned. Still, the data we discovered on the Sword of Kalis should be very helpful to the Alliance. We'll need to keep some of the details of the mission classified, of course. So, whatever you do, don't mention it to Morn, or the whole Quadrant will know about it tomorrow.
I love Morn.
This report on the recent Ferengi operation is quite unconventional. Historically, we have thought of the Ferengi as little more than misguided profiteers. They have no sense of discipline, no real military aptitude, and no loyalty. Despite that, a team of Ferengi executed a daring plan and showed courage, ingenuity, and a ferocious drive for victory. I am actually impressed. Many believe that those not of the Dominion are inferior. But if those not of the Dominion can aspire to the qualities that we honor, can we say the same of those within? What does this mean for our ordained roles? Could a jem'hadar be more than a soldier? Or a founder less than a god? We may not be ready to consider such notions, but in time, we must grapple with them. Because if the Ferengi can be valorous, then all the qualities that we ascribe to our foes and to our leaders are suspect.
Researchers led by my friend Dr. Bashir have isolated several fascinating aspects of Herc biology. I'm told this data provides insight on their native environment, specifically a metallic planetoid orbiting a pulsar within a nebula. There's one system that meets these requirements, Havas Kul in the Gamma Quadrant. I'm going there to investigate along with Captain Kira in the Defiant. Dr. Bashir will accompany us as well. His insight will be critical to the mission's success. The doctor believes we'll find what we need to end this conflict on Havas Kul. If he's right, and he often is, I'm willing to travel to the heart of enemy territory. Won't you join us?
It'll be fun.
Be seeing you.